Welcome back to the Bulldog Insider. The U.S. Army celebrated its 244th birthday on Friday, and we are pleased right now to be joined by an Army veteran, Jackie Lovato. Jackie, thanks so much for coming in today, and thank you for your service.
Thank you. I'm humbled and I'm honored to be here.
Well, it's my pleasure to have you. I want to ask you about your time in the Army in a bit, but first, I want to ask you about the National Veterans Golden Age Games. You just got back from Anchorage, Alaska a few days ago. You competed in the 65 to 69-year-old age group. You're 69. You medaled in 10 out of 10 events, and you brought the medals with you. 6 golds, 3 silvers, 1 bronze. I imagine you're quite pleased with your performance, right?
Very pleased. Hard training paid off. And by the way, I'm 68.
Oh, my mistake. I apologize. We'll have to get you next year after you're 69 and compete in that age division. This is the 3rd year that you competed in these games. You first medaled 8 out of 10 2 years ago. Last year, 9 out of 9. Do all of the other competitors cringe when they see you coming, figuring they're fighting for 2nd place?
First year I snuck up. Last year they knew I was coming, and now they're ready for me. So I can't sneak up anymore.
When you look at these medals, and we'll get a closer look at these, what do they mean to you? When you look at them, do you know exactly which events you were successful in?
Yes, sir. I sure do. I just train for each one, and I let the execution, the performance, speak for itself.
So, Jackie, for people who don't know, what are the National Veterans Golden Age Games?
It's a program, an adaptive rehab program for veterans, age 55 or older, both genders. And they reach out to the visual impaired blind, as well as the wheelchair, and as well as our ambulatory. And 55 and older, up to 95 we've had, so get out there and get involved.
Jackie, you were not born here. You're from Colorado, but your family moved here in the mid-1950s. You've been here for a long time. You went to Roosevelt High School, then Fresno City College, and later Fresno State, but mixed in was your stint in the Army. You also served after college. Where were you based, and what were your responsibilities?
Well, I got drafted in 1971, went to Fort Benning Jump School, Airborne Infantry. Did my 3 years and got out and did reserves for 10 years. Went back active duty in '85 and served 23 active duties and retired in 2007.
You've always stayed connected to Fresno State, though. I understand 2 of your 3 kids were Bulldogs, and about 10 years ago, you talk about the retirement, you worked with the ROTC, correct? So you were still involved with Fresno State and the Army.
Yes, sir, and that was one of the most rewarding jobs I could have, training our future leaders of tomorrow, our officers.
Can you tell us a little bit about what that experience was like for you?
It got me back in shape, and I still stay in touch with a lot of those young officers today, and so it's a blessing. So
we've got the medals here in front of us. We've also put on a graphic all of the events that you won medals in. Again, 6 gold medals, 3 silver medals, 1 bronze medal, and this took place in Anchorage, Alaska. You had to pay your own way. You were telling me to go there, right?
Yes, sir. We do.
So how rewarding is it for you to put forth the effort yourself and then realize on the back end you did a pretty good job for yourself?
I'm just pleased. You know, it's a camaraderie we have with each other, all the vets. We have a VA team. We had 8 participants, and we just look forward to getting together and training and socializing.
How many guys or women, I mean, we're seeing some photos here too, how many of your competitors have you maintained a relationship with, a friendship, you know, co-workers? People always talk about how you have respect for the competition. How's that been for you? It's
been great. I've met people from all over the country. They come from all 50 states, and we stay in touch with texts and emails. You build bonds, and that's what it's just like, a big family, just like you were when you were in the military. So it doesn't go away, and it's a good feeling.
So if you're this good in sports, why didn't you play a sport at Fresno State?
I'm trying to remember.
It was a while ago. I'm not trying to put you on the spot here, but clearly you can succeed at a high level at your age.
Yeah. I played club soccer. That was about it.
Well, that counts. Do you want to see Fresno State bring back men's soccer?
There you go. I'm a fan.
Well, Dr. Castro and Athletic Director Terry Toomey, if you're watching right now, you've got a guy here right now who would love to see men's soccer come back. Lastly, Jackie, I have to put you on the spot because I understand that you're a big fan of Bulldog Insider. What do you like best about our show?
I'm a big fan because I watch it every Sunday, and just all the stuff you bring back from, like, winning the national champion, and the softball, and the baseball, and the football. I'm just a sport fanatic.
Do you have a sport that you like more than others?
Golf.
Okay. Well, the U.S. Open's going on right now.
Yes.
Who do you want to win?
Woodward, I think Woodward won.
He's close. He's close. I think they're on the 14th or 15th hole right now. But yeah, Brooks Koepka's making a charge.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Yeah. What about the Bulldog golfers? Do you like Nick Watney? Do you like Kevin Sutherland, those guys?
Oh, yes. I go way back with Nick, with Mike Watney.
Okay. Well,
Way
tell us.
back.
Do you have a story for us?
Oh, yes. His wife, Paula, worked for me when I was a pool manager back in the early 70s when Mike was playing golf.
Okay. I love the fact that Mike's been retired for several years, but he still helps out at every single Fresno State home tournament. Mike's a great guy. That program is in really good hands with Chad Spencer as well.
He is.
He's Jackie Lovato, veteran of the U.S. Army, and for the last 3 years, a 27-time medalist at the National Veterans Golden Age Games. Jackie, we really appreciate you coming in today. Thanks so much.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure as well. By the way, Jackie won all of these medals with just one kidney. He donated his other one to his sister 7 years ago. Can we ask you about that really quickly?
She just needed a kidney, and I was a match, and the rest is history, and now she says we're joined at the hip. So.
And you're both doing just fine.
Just doing great, as it shows.
Love it. We love to hear it. Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Thank you.